Wolverine 59 went over Gamers X here. And, okay, I'm going to talk about the Darksied announcement that we got from Zack Snyder. I still haven't seen the Snyder cut yet, but I know of how it was supposed to be, what they were going to plan on doing until things with Zack Snyder fell through, basically. And we could have something. We could have full on Justice League 2 and 3. And I'm gonna try to do this within, I don't know how I'm supposed to say this, but I'm gonna try my best with how this could go. And I know that for months and months and months, Zack, Zack Snyder was always going on social media and they'd go, oh, the dark side, what was it? I know it was the New 52 comic, but I know that he posted the omnibus, if, as I'm supposed to say it. You know what those dictionary like books where it has like all of the comic, where it's basically all the comic book run. It's not like the trade paperbacks, which I like the trade paperbacks a whole lot better than the other, because for one, those are expensive, and I wouldn't have any room to put those in. So, anywho, jeez, where am I going with this? Okay, so he often posts, oh, Snyderverse, da da da, and then we get people thinking that the Snyder cut is gonna happen, and it's like, on one hand, I would love for it to happen, bring in everybody to do Justice League 2 and Justice League 3, but we're not, I don't think we are gonna have that. But then again, James Gunn did in fact say that anything else would have been an Elseworld story. But the thing is, first off, Zack Snyder, he's not gonna do any more Justice League projects due to how Warner Bros. Basically treated him. And he's doing well on Netflix, but then he also has come out and said that he would not say no to a paying customer, and that is true. I love what Zack has done, but again, it's one of those, like, it's tricky. Now, the way I'm going at this also is the fact that this is basically probably an anniversary post. This could probably be an anniversary post because it's been 10 years since Man of Steel. Well, of course, wait, didn't it come out in July? But I do remember when they announced that, I saw the posters and everything. I remember going to the store one day and like thinking, okay, here's how it's gonna go. Because Christian Bale's version of Batman, so I thought, okay, this could be the set in stone where the Batman Nolanverse was gonna be it. Then we get Man of Steel, because Christopher Nolan did, I think he either produced or executive produced Man of Steel. Then he did do much after that. He just went to his own stuff. But so I thought this could be a Nolan Justice League universe. But then I found out Zack Snyder did all that. Well, except Man of Steel was Christopher Nolan, again, either produced or executive produced. I don't remember all that much, but yeah. Then we had, Man of Steel. Then we had, what was it? BVS, but BVS wasn't until 2016, and then we had, Wonder Woman and Justice League, and everybody, like, yeah, there would probably be a couple of things I would change on Justice League. All in all, I was like I'm just happy we had a Justice League movie, but I get the frustration everybody was having. I'm not gonna get into any of Zack's personal, any of Zack's personal, any of his personal life. Everybody knows about that. I'm not gonna talk about that, but we know what happened. But we knew of the Snyder Cut. We knew that was out there, and everybody was pushing for it, and we got it. We ended up having it on HBO Max. A few months later down the road, we got it in Blu-ray, 4K, and DVD form, physical media. Which, if you watch my channel, I made like one or two videos about why, we should keep pushing for the physical media, even though digital media has given us, basically an ease of access to our media, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't be going down to the store and getting a physical copy of a movie, where it's DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, simple as that. Same with video games. I mean, plain and simple. But okay. And then, again, two minds are of it. Like, on one hand, I want the Snyderverse to continue, but I was still holding out hope, but if it wasn't gonna be it, and I think I said this in my James Gunn video, where I wouldn't mind if they kept Henry Cavill anyway to have a Man of Steel Part 2 or a Man of Tomorrow kind of a movie. I mean, due to the fact, I almost forgot one thing. We had Birds of Prey. I mean, if you liked it at school, it wasn't, okay, because we had a certain squad having their own movie, and I mean, I get where David Ayer was going out with that, but at the same time, there were. I mean, he should just. I don't know. Some there were some things about that made me scratch my head, but I did like Harley Quinn's arc in that movie. I I enjoyed Rick Flag and Captain Boomerang. Which, speaking of, when they did a sequel to that, I was hoping Captain Boomerang would survive, but he didn't. Yeah, I mean, I still haven't seen Peacemaker, so yeah. However, where am I going at with this? Oh, the Birds of Prey. Okay, it wasn't. It wasn't exactly all that great. I get what they were trying to do, but yeah, Wonder Woman 1984. I don't know. I'm still trying to wrap my mind on it. So yeah, but I did enjoy Linda Carter coming back and doing a cameo. You know, I mean, say what you want about that, but at least, you know, she had a cameo in the sequel. Oh, and Shazam is one of my all-time favorites. Every time it's on, I'll watch it. I've watched that movie about 13 times. I still have to watch Black Adam, see where my thoughts are going to be on that. And that's the thing. I know about the cameo. I know about the Henry Cavill cameo. I know what they were trying to go with that. So, yeah. And then James Gunn went and you saw my take on that. You saw my take on that. Anywho, then okay, then that's pretty much it, right? So I'm not gonna get my hopes up that there is gonna be, you know, a continuation, and where that continuation will be, I'm gonna say it because I read how this was gonna go. Okay, we know that Lois was gonna wasn't gonna be there anymore. I'm just gonna say it that way. And then Superman ends up being in an alliance with Darksied. Then we will have had. Then we will have had what was it? Then we will have had like basically Batman and his insurgency on the run, and then it was at the cliffhanger, and the way that Zack Snyder worded it was gonna be like The Empire Strikes Back. So then we would have had part 3. There's gonna be a lot of success going through of Barry's time travel ability. He goes back in time, and we get that moment from BVS where he said Lois is the key. Bruce sacrifices himself, and then we would got the huge war against Darkseid, where it was gonna be Superman and the Flash leading the humans, Aquaman leading the Atlanteans, and then Wonder Woman leading the Amazonians. Everybody defeats Darksied, and and then we get Bruce Kent, which I don't know, like the whole thing of Bruce and Lois Lane having a romantic relationship. That's not. That would have been. I would have scratched my head a little bit, like really, because knowing of it's always gonna be Superman and Lois Lane, but it would have felt weird. It would have felt weird going in, but yeah, and I know for one thing, the whole trilogy will have been most likely rated R, as long as they don't. Okay, when like okay, Deadpool. Okay, I know there's a lot of R rated in there, but they did well enough within the tone that doesn't make it, feel like there are some R-rated movies that yeah, you get, you know basically no holds barred, but they don't always go so much with that, and then you still have a good movie. That's where I kind of would have wanted that, because I see where R-rated movies where they get a little bit much. But then again, I don't know. That's just me. I could be totally wrong with that. But yeah. So, what else there? Plus, Ben Affleck, he's in the Flash movie, but he's not gonna go back to playing Batman again or direct any DC film, due to the fact of how Warner Bros. Basically treated him, and that's an understanding factor. Ray Fisher is never coming back until he gets an apology, but I'm just gonna stay out of that one. I'm just gonna stay out of that one, but we know that Ray Fisher is never coming back. I mean, would they recast? I don't know. Oh, and we will have Green Lantern. But who would have been Hal Jordan? That's my question. Oh, apparently we were gonna have Green Arrow somewhere in there, and we didn't get Green Arrow, sadly. But yeah, overall, I don't know. I don't know if we're ever gonna get Snyderverse back. I mean, again, he's doing well at Netflix. He has Rebel Moon coming out. What's that movie with Dave Bautista that he did? I forget the name of the movie, but you know what I'm talking about. That movie ended up going well. But yeah. So, is it gonna happen? Probably not. Most likely, it's not gonna happen unless they talk Zack into doing it. And plus, Henry Cavill, he's doing what Warhammer and The Witcher. He's not playing Geralt anymore, and that's saddening for me because I love the show. I think he's great as Geralt. So yeah, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the notify bell, and check out the Mack's channels, and check out when we do this stuff that we're gonna do whenever we talk about anything. That segment, I don't know what we're gonna call it. So over in 59 gamers, Zack Snyder, live large, work hard, have a good one.